Ladies and gentlemen, now today with a brand new season of Alliance Quest, the big old buff to the Glory Store has just gone live, and I think this is one of my favourite buffs that Kabam have ever done to the game, because this is amazing for progressing players. Like, this is an actual game changer for people that kind of get stuck in that loop of they can't really get T4CC, and they're struggling to kind of expand their endgame roster, and they just quit the game. That's a chokehold that a lot of players face. However, with map 2 now, I found just like even farming on Whale Milker 3000, it's really easy to get about 1,000 glory per week, which again doesn't sound like much, but it goes very, very far now, because instead of this, like, what is it, 7,200 fragment crystal, for the same price now in the updated glory store, you got fully formed T4CC crystals, man. Absolute bangers there. Like, this is such a difficult point for a lot of progressing players, is getting kind of those rank 5 champions, those 5-star rank 3s. So seeing an actual fully formed T4CC that you can purchase like 2 of these, even 3 of these, like fairly cheaply every single week if you're doing like map 2, map 3, I think is going to be huge for a lot of people that are picking up the game. So that is by far one of my favourite changes, and I think is going to go a country mile to help a lot of people out. But also the price of 3,600 fragments for one particular T4CC has also been slashed by 3. It used to be 150 glory. It is now only 50 glory there, so a really, really nice booster. The amount of tier 5 basic has been doubled for exactly the same price. Then the amount of tier 2 alpha has been quadrupled. It used to be 1,800. It used to be like so bad, man, but they've literally quadrupled it to 7,200. So that's arguably worth it now, especially if you need a bit of tier 2 alpha. The tier 4 basic has actually had its cost reduced by 20 on the initial stack. It used to be 300 for half of one, and now it's 280 for a fully formed tier 4 basic there. Tier 1 alpha, I think all of the potions as well are exactly the same, but overall, man, this is a massive buff. There's so many basic resources that players just dump their loyalty in. Like, very recently, I've just been using all of my loyalty to get tier 4 basic, just because there's like none of it in Act 6. There's so much tier 2 alpha, so much tier 5 basic. But yeah, I think it makes kind of everything resource-wise a pretty solid purchase when it comes to all of this stuff in the middle, and especially the T4CC, and that is going to go such a long way to helping so many players, so I'm really, really happy to see it. But obviously, with you know, a new season of Alliance Quest comes the new Dr. Doom boss, and I'm a little bit scared to see what this man, you know, might have in store. If we have a quick look at him now in map 7, we can jump in and have our very first look at the brand new Dr. Doom final boss, who I'm really not looking forward to fighting too much, just because I think in comparison to the Thanos was like really easy, man. He's just an easy mode version of Thanos, whereas Doom is a pain. So he's going to toggle unstoppable every 10 seconds, gains an unstoppable buff for 2 seconds there, and also whenever he's knocked down he has a chance to gain his aura, and while the aura is active he's more likely also to activate his special 2 as well. So the nodes aren't as bad as they could be, but I think being just an absolutely mahoosive version of Dr. Doom, I'm very interested to see, you know, who are going to be some of the best counters, and whether or not like the shock damage, especially when it comes to some of those later maps, is going to be like a really big problem that you need to bring in you know, champions with immunity like Thing, maybe even a little bit, well, Silver Surfer, I guess he's an immune, and I think Dr. Doom can still slap him up if you get caught in a bad angle there, but I think Human Torch is going to work really, really well, so I'm going to try and bring in a champion like Human Torch or Human Torch today, and see if I can get first beats on Dr. Doom, but also I got Legacy in my BG, man. I know he's going to be going for that Dr. Doom as well, but hopefully throughout the week we can get, you know, a little bit of Dr. Doom map 7 gameplay. I think that'd be a really, really good time. But overall, I'm just proper chuffed, man. I think the Glory Store, they've done a really good job since introducing it, just keeping it constantly updated and evolving. And I like that they know now that when increasing the challenge, you know, they need to give a boost to the rewards to get people motivated to jump back into Alliance Quest. And I think this like massive jump in the rewards from the Glory Store has just been that. So I'm really, really excited to see it. Also, ranked rewards have got an increase as well. There's a little bit of what is it, T4CC fragment crystals. So if we check out the Alliance rank rewards, it looks like there's been a bit of a buff to the amount of tier 5 basic, tier 2 alpha, and again you've got these T4CC 2% fragment crystals, which obviously isn't the most amount of T4CC in the world, but eventually it's going to add up to something, and definitely going to make a lot more people strive for that top 10. I think last week we were just out of the top 10, but your boys had a massive bump to the prestige, so hopefully that can kind of bring us back inside of the top 10. I know a lot of the Alliance have been going hard as well for the revamp rewards, because that extra crystal every week, man, it is going to add up and eventually get us to some more rank 3 champions. So I'm really looking forward to it, man. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed the quick little video today, having a look at the Glory Store updates. I think they've made some really good changes. I'm just interested to see how much more difficult that final Doctor Doom boss is going to be. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please do smash that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.